Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Joey Bridges. I'm joined by my brother James, and we continue the streak of me starting everything off. It continues. We have like one of those counters, 187 days
yeah.
of, accident-free work. It's 187 days, so to speak, of Joe making sure his brother doesn't talk first.
The only ones I seem to get are when Joe's not here, which is very seldom.
Which doesn't count.
Yeah.
So continues our streak. So we'll see. I've had some requests of whether James will do it. We'll see. Okay, today. For many, it is a holiday today. For others, like us, and probably you, where you're watching this, it is not. So you're here working. So let's give you some value. Let's make sure we give you some stuff to use to go make some additional sales and money.
Now, what we found, even before some of the fan page upgrades, what we found is photos are oddly popular, meaning they get a lot of interactions, they get a lot of clicks, they seem to spread wildly throughout the news feed. However, not as many people are taking advantage of them, and some businesses are going, hey, what do I share?
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of fan pages, even ones with like 10,000 plus fans, are not taking advantage of the photos. Photos need to tell a story. So what story do you want to tell? Now, what James and I would write, now, by the way, that's the first question to write down for today. What story can my business tell? What story do I want my business to tell? What James and I would suggest is, first of all, you have an endpoint. And the endpoint is the first transaction or the first interaction with your company, with your business. Maybe it's a report, maybe it's something else, and maybe it gets into your email funnel. However, the end goal we always want to be a sale, so that you stay in business and you continue to do business. So how can you tell that with pictures? Because Facebook is very, very visual, and so are the users there. And this will separate you from your competition.
Now, a couple items to consider. One, it's optional, but Facebook allows you a massive caption field or description of the photo. Take advantage of that real estate. Facebook continues to grow, they want more traffic and more people diving in. What that means is they open up little pieces of their platform to Google and Bing, of course, so that they can get people finding them. Now, I have a feeling that they're going to open up that photo and video portion more. We already know they open up videos so people can find out more about what's going on Facebook and dive in. So write descriptions. Give people something that they can read while they're looking at your photo. It engages your prospect more. It allows them to see what's really going on. And hey, they might just stick around a little bit more to keep reading more about what else is going on with your business.
You may have a process in your company. You may have a process that really makes things great for your customer. What I recommend, I had one client I was talking to, and great process, great product. However, the process was in writing, and while it was clearly descriptive in writing, there are some people who don't want to read. So, again, that's one of the reasons why we do video, so people can watch and listen. And you're going to reach more people if you give the same information in different formats. This is not about reinventing the wheel or changing your process, but how can you outline your company's process? How can you, I'm not talking your top secret process, but how can you outline, what it's like to work with your company, what it's like, what you do behind the scenes, and showing graphs and charts of what's done behind the scenes adds additional value to your product. So it separates you from your competition, especially when many believe a lot of products are commodities, even when they're not commodities.
That's bold. I like that one. I like that one, Joe. And in fact, we were talking to one of our buddies who follows Facebook, who puts his stuff out there, and he runs a construction company. And what he does, he's actually being bold enough, way bigger. When most people say, hey, look, here's my finished product, he took it a step further and said, here's how my projects are progressing.
Yeah.
Live. Here's, hey, from it tore down to the studs, here's I'm putting up drywall, finishing all the way through to end product. So someone can dive in and say, hey, here's what really goes on in a project. He's not hiding anything. He's so honest. He's so upfront. He's willing to put it all out there for everyone to see. Very, very powerful way to engage new prospects and to validate this fact. Say, hey, look, I'm so confident in what I do. I'm willing to show you the entire process.
So that's what we want you to look at today. How can you show more? How can you lead the customer sale with pictures? If you couldn't talk to them, if you couldn't do video, how would you tell your story in pictures? And that's how we want you to think about today. On behalf of James, I'm Joey Bridges. To your success with your Facebook marketing efforts.